the day the rhyme sickness took hold, humanity forgot how to think in straight lines. It wasn't a virus in the air, but a glitch in the mind, a rewiring of the very soul. One moment, the world was normal. The next, a strange, melodic fog descended upon human consciousness. Facts, names, instructions, if they didn't rhyme, they simply slipped away. They became like water through a sieve, leaving behind only a damp confusion. Chaos was an understatement. The first hour was pandemonium. Pilots couldn't recall checklists, doctors forgot procedures, and lovers stared into each other's eyes. The names Sarah and John gone forever because they shared no rhythm, no song. Society didn't just stumble, it fell face-first into a poetic abyss. But humans are adaptable creatures. Soon, a new order emerged, governed by bards and wordsmiths, those gifted with the ability to craft memorable rhymes. They became the new leaders, the priests, the lawmakers. To avoid a great fall, remember to check the wall, became the sacred law for builders. A stitch in time saves a dime, was no longer a proverb but a literal, life-saving instruction. Our hero, a young woman named Lyra, was a mediocre rhymer at best. She lived in the shadow of the verse council, the ruling body that dictated reality through complex couplets. Life was simple, if nonsensical. You obeyed the rhymes to survive. But Lyra had a secret, a dangerous, heretical thought that she kept locked away in a silent corner of her mind. She remembered a world before. She remembered linear thought. And she remembered that her true name wasn't Lyra, which rhymed nicely with liar, but something else, something plain and unmusical that was now lost to the wind. This secret festered until the day the Verse Council announced the great unifying rhyme, a final, perfect poem that would cement their power forever and erase all remaining irregularities in human memory. Anyone who could not recite it perfectly would be deemed cacophonic and exiled. Lyra knew this was the end of any last shred of true freedom. Driven by a memory of silence, she embarked on a desperate quest to find the source of the rhyme sickness, a place whispered about in forbidden, unrhymed legends called the Silent Tower. Her journey was perilous, navigating a world where asking for directions required a sonnet and where enemies could be thwarted with a perfectly timed limerick. She finally reached the tower, a stark, metallic structure humming with a strange energy. Inside, she found not a monster, but a machine, ancient and gleaming, and beside it, a single, non-rhyming sentence etched into a console: cognitive limitation protocol, active, purpose, curb overpopulation via information entropy. The truth struck her like a physical blow. The rhyme sickness wasn't an accident, it was a deliberate, brutal solution enacted by a pre-catastrophe world to save a dying planet from a population that had grown too intelligent for its own good, consuming data and resources at an unsustainable rate. They had dumbed humanity down in the most elegant way possible by forcing thought into a restrictive, inefficient, but beautiful pattern. The Verse Council weren't saviors, they were either puppets or descendants of the very architects of this prison. But the final, mind-shattering twist was yet to come. As Lyra reached out to touch the console, hoping to find an off switch, a hologram flickered to life. It was a man in a clean, pre-sickness lab coat. He spoke, his words clear, linear, and terrifyingly simple. If you are seeing this, the stabilization period is complete. The population has been successfully reduced and controlled. Initiate Phase 2, memory purge and re-education. The machine glowed brighter. Lyra realized her greatest fear, her resistance, her journey, her very memory of the old world. It wasn't a flaw in the system, it was part of the test. She wasn't the hero destined to break the cycle. She was the final subject, proving the system's resilience before the ultimate reboot. And as a wave of energy washed over her, the last unrhymed thought she ever had was a perfect, terrible couplet forming in her mind, her original name forever vanishing, replaced by a rhyme for the new dawn. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's easy for you, and this will help me grow the channel so I can release new videos.